Hey, what's up? This is your favorite homegirl from Sex, Love, and Vibes, and welcome. Hey, y'all. Um, as you can see, right next to me, I have the beautiful Miss Amy. Welcome. Look
Hey,
at
thank you for having me.
you. You look wonderful.
Thank you, do as well.
Thank you.
As always.
I appreciate that. Look, I am so excited to have you here on the show. As you know, because we was talking about before the show, it's been a while for me because I've had so much going on, and just to have you as my first guest before ending out the year, that's so fucking dope.
I got to show out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so fucking dope. That's so fucking dope. So for those of you who don't know, Amy is the owner of PlayHouse Boutique. Now, I would like for you to tell everybody about PlayHouse Boutique, how you got started, and the whole concept behind it.
Okay. So, Playhouse Boutique started in 2018. So I started Playhouse Boutiques because I was a woman that was just, I love I guess I had the misunderstanding of the intimacy part of, of having a partner. So,
Now, when you started, you was in a relationship at the time?
No, I was single. I actually started it because I got my heart broken. Okay. We're not gonna go too far with that. But I got my heart broken. Anytime that I get my heart broken, it drives me to just go stronger and harder. I promise you. Like, it sucks to say that, but it really do. Yeah. So like I started in 2018 because I was like, instead of having sex with different people, find yourself. No one is responsible of your orgasm. That's right. So for me, I'm like, let me figure out myself. Let me figure out what it is that I like, what it is that I desire.
And before you go in, I want to add, for those who don't know, Playhouse Boutique is adult.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
It's a sex toy line. So for those of you who don't know, like, and when I say she's a fucking beast at Indianapolis, like, she's a fucking beast at it. She's at all the events. She's doing amazing things. But go ahead, continue. Go ahead. Tell them about.
So let's go ahead and throw that back in. Let's throw that in there too. So yes, it is a business of adult novelties and lingerie. So I started it for women to be more in tune with themselves. Use toys. You don't have to have sex with different people. Use your toy and call it a day. Right. But then I wanted to incorporate couples because couples, to spice it up. Some men, they don't know or understand how to go down that road to like spice it up. So you have the bondage, you have the handcuffs, you have the oils and everything, you have the his and her toys. A lot of women are clitoral stimulated, so a lot of men clitoral. So basically, instead of inserting to get an orgasm, a lot of women will have an orgasm just by the clitoris. There are millions and millions of different nerves in our clitoris that will give us that orgasm.
You see, now when you said it, I'm like, what does that mean? Then when you explain it, I'm like, yeah, right.
Yes. You're right. Like, if you really think about it, like, and that's really what started too, because when I was 18, I bought me a toy. It was a dildo. I wasn't too thrilled. Okay. And so then I'm like, why? And then doing more research. So that was at 18. I started my business when I was 25. Okay. So everything down. So just imagine that's with your partner. What's up? So see, I really wasn't going too hard on figuring it out. Right. In 2019, that's when COVID. 2020 we was on lockdown, but that same year, when they opened back up, now they made like, you helped me spice up my relationship, got me pregnant, all that. So like, it really helped couples like kind of gain more closure with each other. But yeah,
I love that. So when I think I got married. I met my ex-husband when I was like 22, and so I was so against toys.
So young.
Yeah, I was so against. I was so against toys. I was against like oral sex. I was like, I didn't know anything. I didn't know much about sex at all, and I wasn't like, what? So I used to judge people, like my friends, when they would talk to me about using toys. Oh my goodness. I didn't start diving into my, I'm just like, oh, this
month. It literally took me 32 years. Even when I started, I said 32 years, but even when I started the toys, I did not understand.
They know what you mean. Y'all know. Look.
Yeah, y'all know what I meant. But I did not understand it up until I had a partner and I was able to have literally back to back to back to back orgasms because it was like, first of all, I know my body. I know what I like. He knows how to please me because he learned me. And yeah, it was that. So it was really me learning myself to be able to communicate with him. But it was also the comfortability that I had to have that conversation with him of, I don't like it like this, I like it like that.
Right.
I don't want it like this, I want it like this.
Right.
By me communicating that comfortably, and him being confident and I'm hearing her, let me learn her. That's how it happened. So what I've learned too with a lot of couples, they don't feel comfortable with talking to them. So when people come to me and be like, oh, I want this, but he's not going to be comfortable with this. So now I'm asking, well, how long y'all been together? Oh, we've been together for like maybe 5 years. So you're telling me that y'all been together for 5 years and you're not comfortable with telling him what you want? I guarantee you probably have not had an orgasm with him. And they'll look at me like, you're right. And I'll be like, bring him over here.
A lot of women don't even know the difference.
They don't.
They don't know the difference.
They don't. And like in a true orgasm, you coming out your body.
Yep.
You're coming out your body.
Body experience.
Yes. And I did not learn that. I did not understand it. I did not comprehend that until this year.
We don't get told that shit though. Like we don't talk about it. I know the school I went to, like I didn't have sex ed. Like it was just so many things I didn't know. My parents were much older, so I was sheltered growing up.
Very much.
So it was a lot of stuff I wasn't aware about. So when I lost my virginity, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Right. A lot of us don't.
It was the day after my 19th birthday, and I didn't know what I was doing at all. I was clueless. And I just knew I was doing something. I'm like, okay, yeah, it feels kind of good. I didn't know.
It felt good.
It felt good. It felt. Now,
it's
at 35, like I know, like I wasn't doing shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even know my body.
And still to this day, it's like, you can be 100% cool for this person, but then say that person don't work. Now you literally have to relearn your partner. Yeah. And you have to be able to communicate like, look, this is what I learned about my body. This is what I like. This is what I enjoy.
Just what I don't like.
This is what I don't like. Like, this is what I desire. And again, it's up to that person to really live by that standard. Like I learned that because before I'm like, oh, I can be with somebody who don't know how to please me or who won't please me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, I would rather be to myself. I would play with my toy literally every single day.
Before I waste my time,
I would literally go on a date with somebody and I'm like, oh, okay, well, thank you so much. I'm not going to be disrespectful, very respectful, very accommodating to the date as well. But respectfully, we not that. We don't have that bond. I'm not having sex with anybody at this point now until there is a bond, a spiritual, mental, and emotional bond to where, because I felt the difference of being in that capacity, being intimate versus somebody that I'm just physically attracted to.
And it does nothing.
Oh my God.
When you get to that level of intimacy, you like,
yeah, no. This ain't, baby. No.
So what was it for you that said, you know what, I'm going to start my own business and this is what I'm going to do? Like, do you remember like the day that you said this is what I want to do? Like, I'm serious about this.
So we being transparent?
Yeah.
Transparency, y'all. Please don't judge me, baby. Please.
This show, now they know damn well all the shit I be talking about.
So again, I started my business. I was going through a heartbreak.
Okay.
The guy that I was with, or that I was engaged with, not engaged, but I was talking sexually. To him. Emotionally connected with him. Let's say that, because he met me at a vulnerable stage. I was pregnant. Me and my child's father were just mentally exhausted, and emotionally. So of course, when he came through.
Was he there with you through the pregnancy?
No, he was there for me like maybe just the end of it. It was the end of it. Okay. So when women go through postpartum, men, they know that you're pregnant. Then you start to overshare things, and so he knew exactly how to get into my head.
Sex drive probably high as hell. It's been a while.
Yes, like so crazy. And like again, I was pregnant after I had the baby. That's when he started to come in more. Well, really, he planted his seed in my brain as I was about to start having my baby. So then, of course, the baby, I had my daughter, and then I was explaining to him how I like toys, but then in the midst of that, found out the nigga was married.
Oh, you get a lot of those.
The nigga was married, y'all. Like when I say he fully invested in me emotionally, it was crazy.
So you're going through the end of your pregnancy. You're dealing with this guy, and he's there like through the end of it, like as a friend or whatever.
As a friend,
and investing in you mentally, emotionally, and everything. Yes. Then after your pregnancy,
he actually pushed me to do PlayHouse.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, I commend him for seeing the good in me, but I don't fuck with you because you lied to me. Like, not only he lied, fake divorce papers, because he was making it seem like he was going through divorce. Mm-hmm. Later on, I would say maybe 6 months down the road, found out that she was still in the picture, and it was a complete disaster. But again, that heartbreak is what pushed me to go get your LLC, because at first it was just PlayHouse. I got my LLC. I started to be more in contact with like more official vendors that is in the United States that are vendors for all United States manufactured toys.
Okay.
So I started to be more connected. I started to use my brain more and shut my emotions off. And so again, as messed up as it sounds, my heartbreak is what really pushed me to go, you don't need no nigga to help you build your business. Right. You got it. You got this. But thank you for helping me and pushing me to do it. But no, thank you.
I like that.
So that's how PlayHouse started. And I'm quite sure he's probably gonna see this.
Oh, that's okay.
Because he still tries to like insert himself, hey, how you doing? No.
You know what? First of all, it's dope anyway because it's your business. It's something that you started. It's your baby. So that's dope. He probably inspired the idea with words of encouragement, but maybe that's all you.
That's all. It's all me.
That's all.
It's you. All me. I was in like a very, very tough like situation in my life where I'm like, I don't feel worthy. Mm-hmm. I don't feel that I got it. And he really he poured my cup. He poured so much into my cup emotionally and mentally, and that's where I got confused because I'm like, damn, like you say you're going through a divorce. So, okay, maybe I can stick around. But then when I found out, no, baby, we're not getting a divorce. He does this. Oh, okay. So, again, that was the drive of
So, when you say he does this, like, was he just, like, pouring? Did you hear about him pouring into other women and their businesses and stuff like that?
Not the businesses. It's more so, for me, it was like he felt like he was getting something more from me emotionally and mentally that he wasn't getting from home. Okay. So, when she told me that, it was like, he's not happy at home. He's search for things outside of home, but then he came across me. It's like, damn, she's everything that I desire and that I want, but I'm still married. So let me try to wing her around until I figure out when I'm about to leave her.
Yeah.
No, baby. No. So because of how you did it, for one, I'm all for women. Yeah. I love women. I'm all for just the emotion, the power of a woman.
Yeah.
No, because I felt bad. Like, no, like you manipulated me. You got her messed up. Right. No, thank you. So again, I'm going to always thank you, sir. But no, thank you.
But no, thank
you. But I am noticing there are a lot of unhappy married men out here that try to go search for these things outside. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you really like, no, it's not okay.
On my single and dating journey, I ran across a lot of men, and they're never upfront about it. Later on, they reveal, "Oh, I'm married. I'm going through something." So yes, I definitely get it.
Yeah. And or they get caught.
Oh, they get caught.
Or they get caught, and they're like, "Oh, no," because he lied. He lied. I thought I told you. You know damn well you didn't tell me, because I wouldn't even be in this situation right now if you told me.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That was a lie. I gave you a little bit too much clout, baby, but you got it. So thank you.
So don't do too much.
Don't do too much. Don't do too much. But thank you.
Okay, so who's your target audience? Is it more singles or is it more couples? Like who's the audience that you usually gravitate to, or who usually like, hey, what's up? I need this, I need that. Like, who do you hear from more?
Couples.
Okay.
Most definitely couples, but it's more of the women.
Okay.
That are hitting me up. And then if their man is confident, they will hit me back up and say, "Hey, my girl got this from you. I want to get this again." But it's most definitely the couples that are trying to enhance and make it more spicy. But then you got, of course, the lonely single women that are like, "Look, I need whatever you got."
Right.
And so I get a little bit of both, but a lot more of couples.
Okay.
Because I got the cards. I got the handcuffs. I got the whip.
Everything.
I literally have everything.
Yes.
I have everything. And so it's like a playhouse. What happens in the playhouse stays in the playhouse. And so it's like, let's go play. And so that's where I came up with PlayHouse Boutiques, because I'm like, it's a boutique. It's ran by a single woman. It's a boutique. Taya that's in Broad Ripple. It's a cute little boutique. So like for the vision of it being a boutique, but then it's like, okay, let me think more. Let me go deeper. Fuck it, let's go play. Damn, that's it. And then what really hit it was Pretty Ricky Playhouse.
Oh,
that was it. I said, that's it. That's the name.
I like
PlayHouse Boutiques. Yes,
I like it. I also love the fact, for those of you who don't know, like with being a content creator or just having your own business, like social media is the place. It's always the place. I love the fact that it's a page that you have, and you allow couples and singles to talk, engage. Yes. They can post anonymously, asking questions and stuff. I love it.
So I have 2 pages. I have 2 of those. I have one just for women.
Okay.
Because some women are not comfortable with
talking to men.
That. Mm-hmm. And then I also have Playhouse Fantasies, where it's like, okay, y'all all can join.
Right.
And let's talk. Let's talk where it's not, of course, social media. So like, people might screenshot some shit, but it's more so for couples to let's piggyback off of this. Oh, damn, they did that. Let's try this.
And it's good, because I be getting there like
damn, I did that. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I thought I was experienced. Oh, baby, you got that.
Yep.
And it's fun. It opens up people's mind. People look at sex as like, oh, that's so nasty. But how we get here? Without these clothes, what are we? Yeah. We're naked. And like I had to really be comfortable with my sexuality. I had to be very, very comfortable with my body. Mm-hmm. Therapeutically, I've been going to therapy for 1.5 years.
I'm a
1.5 years every week, baby.
Yes.
And she's also a sex therapist. Shout out to Nicole. That's you, baby. Listen, she's my sex therapist as well. Okay. And so I was telling her, like, I love women, mm-hmm. but romantically, I can't be with them. She was like, there's nothing wrong with having a sexual desire for women.
Right.
But you're intimately into men. But what I had to also realize and dig deeper was the only reason why I felt that was because I had not had a man to please me in that way. And that was the problem. And not saying that, oh, I don't love me. When I say I love me a strong Black man.
Right.
I love me. I love Black men, period.
Right.
Love men, period. But, excuse me. But I love women. Mm-hmm. And I think
you're a girl's girl.
I love it. And like men, like this guy that I was dating before, he was like, oh, you're a feminist. I'm like, I just love women. Like, and really for a Black woman, people look at us as like sluts, thoughts, all this shit. But like, we really are the shit. We're strong-minded, we're powerful, we're emotional. Like people look at it as, oh, she can't be led, or okay, look at what she went through.
Yeah.
And it's like, I hate that Black women don't get help. Like, we go through so much, and it's like they stick with, this is just me. No, baby, go get help, because you're damaged.
Yeah.
And it's like, go get help. And that's just that. Like a lot of Black women, I can go on and on about
I get it.
The stuff about Black women and what we go through, but like, I'm all for women.
I love that.
That's just that.
You had said something, you were discussing about how your sexuality, how confident you are and stuff, and where you're at. So I know for me, with doing my show and promoting myself as well as my show, like I always have issues with men when they hear the title.
Ooh.
Like when a man is trying to pursue me or ask what's the name of my show, the minute I say sex, love, and vibes, I don't know why, but they get this image in their head that, oh, she's easygoing, like easy far as in the bedroom. Oh, she might give me the time of day so I can fuck. Like they just hear sex in the title and they like, oh, she gonna let me fuck on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, or either I had one guy who was talking to me. He didn't know about my show. He didn't find out until later on. So we was just having conversations. Never went on a date or anything. I guess he did some research.
Oh gosh.
He did some research and he contacted me and was like, I watched 2 of your episodes of your show. And I was surprised. I'm like, okay. I said, how did you find out? He was like, I found you on social media and stuff like that, and I saw it. And he explained to me, he said, basically he didn't want to pursue me anymore. He didn't want to pursue me anymore. He said, because when talking to me, he was like, I was under the impression you was wholesome. He said, I would have never imagined you being comfortable, and this is exact words, being comfortable and confident enough to have a podcast titled Sex, Love, and Vibes and talking about your relationship, your sexual experience, and all that other stuff. I told him I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that he's honest with me, and I appreciate the fact that, he said what he said. Like, I respect that, and that's okay. Then I was just like, that shows me how insecure you are. Because why don't you want your woman confident and comfortable in her sexuality? Like, I don't want no man that can't handle me at my best and my worst, because I am very confident. Yes, I'm proud of who I am, and I'm 35. I have 2 kids. I'm not afraid of. I know what sex is.
Right, and you have 2 kids, and you're 35. Why would you want me to be confident?
Exactly. My thing is it not okay for us women to discuss sex? Like that's the thing.
We need answers. We need answers.
So, like, do you ever come across that, like, because you emphasize that you're single. So do you ever come across that when you're talking to a gentleman and you tell them what you do? Like, do they just all of a sudden just
for this? Listen, y'all. I'm gonna just let y'all know this now. For one, do not hit me up. I'm gonna just say that now. Don't inbox me. Don't none of that.
She said she don't want none of it.
I don't want none of that, because one, I'm not going for anything that's coming from social media. Let's just go there.
Right.
For 2, anytime that, because I'm a beautiful, confident woman,
right?
They look at it as, oh damn, like you said, oh, she sells toys. Oh, she loves sex.
Oh, she's
confident,
right?
And she loves to talk about her sexuality. Yep. Oh, she a freak. I'm about to get that.
Yep.
Until they really come to me, and for one, I'm very respectful. How you doing, sir? Hi. How are you? How's your day going? So then that's another trigger. Oh, then she's nice too. Damn. Okay. Well, what are you interested in? Oh, well, what are you interested in? Baby, this is not about me. What do you want? Why are you here? And then they see like, oh, she's not going. Have a good day. That's just that. I deal with this so much to where I would rather. It's just a joke, y'all. But I would rather get back with one of my baby daddies before I settle any who think that, oh, because I sell toys, that is bad. I would rather be with somebody that I'm comfortable with, that already know me outside of toys. I had a guy, you spoke on, you had a guy that saw who you were and was like, no. I went on a date with a guy. He this is like probably when I first started PlayHouse too. And then COVID was over, so we had socks. I remember now.
Okay.
We in Ripple. We went on a date, and confidently, I'm talking about my business.
Right.
Respectfully, he told me, I don't think I could be with a woman that sells toys. Remind you, he came from a rough, and I would never sell, whatever. I would never put his business out like that because you don't know who he is. But he came from touring, drugs, being in Hollywood. So you know how Hollywood is.
Yeah. So
doing all that shit, but now you're a Christian or whatever. And so now it's like, don't forget where you came from, baby.
Right.
Don't do that. But respectfully, we will never go on another date. I'm not about to waste your time because I'm not changing who I am. I'm very open. I'm free spirited, but I'm very respectful.
Right.
No.
It's like they want us to tone us down, but they want to live out loud and
Yes,
do what they want to do.
I've done.
That'd be the problem. That'd be the problem for me.
I've dealt with. I had times where they wanted to nail me down, and I'm like,
I know.
And I did that before.
Mm-hmm.
When I had kind of slowed down with PlayHouse, but I'm like, now, nah, that got me fucked up. Like, no, baby, I'm me. I'm never gonna change. I'm always gonna be me. If anything, I'm more wiser. My discernment is everything. Like, I can read what a person want. I can feel it. Like, nah, baby, this ain't. And I'll let them know.
Right.
And I'll catch them in their lies. I'm very upfront, and they don't like that. But again, that is coming from men not liking confident women.
Why? We're gonna have to get a man on the show.
We need it because, like, why don't you want your woman to be confident, like,
and confident in every aspect? Like, not when it comes to just work, but confident in the way she carry herself in the room, the way she is with her sexuality. Like, when I say I get that now so often, like the minute when I'm out promoting my business, when I'm out just with the ladies, and a man approaches me and then he finds out, oh, okay, what you doing? Stuff like, he's like, what? They get intimidated so easily. Yeah, they do. They get intimidated so easily. And now where I'm at in my life, like, and I've never been the type to settle or put up with shit. Because once I cut you off, I cut you off. Yeah, it's over. But now I'm not even spinning the block. Yeah, like I'm not gonna do that. So now though, if I'm bored, different. If I'm bored, let's put that out there. Because I'm sure there's a couple men that be like, oh, but you spin the block for me. Yeah, baby, I was bored. Okay. I had nothing else to do. And that happens. And it happens. Everybody got their own thing. Yeah, it happens. But where I'm at now is just like I'm so confident, and not every day is not a good day for me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm confident, and I know that I can't have no insecure men beside me, baby. I can be crazy, I can be all this, but I got baby, like 10 personalities working on. I'm gonna need for you to be able to handle at least be confident, right? That's all I need is to just be confident. Absolutely. And just be confident. Yeah, that's it. Like I am let me think how I'm trying to say this. I am engaged with a guy. I'm engaging with a guy. Okay. And he had made a comment saying, "Yeah, I know you got hoes." No, I get that too. And it's like, because I'm beautiful, like I got options. Best believe I got, if I want to. Look, I wouldn't call it if I want to though. Right. But no, baby, I'm going to sleep every night. I'm not worried about who's not texting me, who's calling me. If you hit me up, okay, hey, conversation wise, but mentally, if I like you or not. Right. If I'm like, no, you gonna feel that shit. Yeah. I tell him, you gonna feel it. If I like you and I want you're gonna feel it. I'm gonna make the world go around to make sure that I like you. Right. But I think at this point where I'm at, it's like I don't want just anything. So I hate how the whole stereotype of, oh, you got 3 kids or 3 baby daddies. Let's make it straight. Let's make this clear, baby. I got 2 baby daddies and an ex-husband. Right. My son was playing. And I would never discredit or disown my ex-husband because we both had our differences or whatever. Who gives a fuck? Men really be saying that to you? Yes. I had a man, I actually got into it with a guy on Facebook a few weeks ago. And it's crazy because, like, you the same man that's, like, texting me, you wanting me, all this shit. But you're down and discrediting women who got kids. but he tried to say, oh, I'm talking about bitches. If it fits, then it fits. No, you're talking about women that got multiple baby daddies. Right. And you're just mad that you're not being chosen by a woman that got multiple baby daddies. Like, it does not matter. Like, I'm not, my kids don't define me. Like, I learned. I definitely went through some shit to really learn. But like, yes, girl, somebody told me, and that's the same guy told me, you need to not basically be too picky.
So I've heard that several times.
I'm gonna always be picky, baby. I don't care.
I've heard
I'm gonna be picky. At this point, I'm very, very picky.
I've heard that. Single. And the crazy thing is, now granted, everyone has their preference. Mm-hmm. Do you? I don't like when people make that comment and then they have a fucked up past.
Come on,
because I've heard that from a gentleman with 4 or 5 baby mamas and
girl,
6, 7 kids.
Go tell your mama that.
Like, cause I get it, okay. I have, say if I had like several other kids. Like I only have 2, but if I had like 5 kids and 5 different baby daddies, okay,
that's different.
I get it. I understand that, but I hate the fact that a lot of times it be like our men. This, got to do the most. Like, you ain't got to say that. Just say, I'm not for you, baby.
Yeah, that's
you ain't got to do that.
And then
don't argue with me.
That was the whole point of the argument. It's like, if that's you, that's you. But like, for you to sit there and make it publicly known, but you the same guy that's in, you trying to talk to women with multiple baby daddies, baby, I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna slice you up right here. Because what you're not gonna do is try to discredit and try to look down on women who got multiple kids. Because how I look at it is, you discrediting and looking down on a woman who got multiple kids, baby. I got a good ass job. I am healed like a motherfucker.
Right.
I'm very, very, very wise.
Right.
I'm very emotionally intelligent.
Right.
I know that. So who are you to tell me that I should be picky, my nigga? Look at you. What you got going on? You ain't got shit going on. You still live with your mama. And this is not the guy that did that, but I'm in general, like, you still live with your mama. You ain't got shit going on yourself, and you got more than one baby mama, 2 baby mamas. So like, who are you? And that's why even when people even make that comment or whatever, I just know, baby, you're not for me. Because regardless of how many kids you got, how many baby daddies you got, again, that does not define me. And then when they really get to know me,
you better say that.
When they really get to know me, they're like, damn.
Then they fall in love. Then they want you like,
no,
baby,
you had your chance.
I'm okay.
You had your chance, and I would never. That's why I never spin the block. Right. If I spin the block, it's because I'm bored. I would never, because if I'm not fucking with you, it's for a reason.
Right.
And I give chances. I get too many chances at that. But at this point, no more chances.
And that's okay.
But I'm really just enjoying me. Like, I had to really sit back and be like, stop trying to look for a man.
Yep.
You got kids. Mm-hmm. Put that time into your kids, your home, your business, your job. Because I meant to say this earlier, but when I meet new guys, I don't tell them about PlayHouse. I'm a home-based caseworker because I am. That's my career.
Right.
I'm a home-based caseworker, contracted through DCS.
Right.
Boom. Oh damn, that's what's up. Oh, so you for the people that take kids. No, I help parents get their kids back.
Right.
But then when you really, really get to know me, it's like, oh yeah, but I also got PlayHouse on the side. So you gotta get to know me, who I am, before you know about the sexy side of me too. Then that's why I would rather be single. I would rather be with somebody who know me, know the deep Amy.
Take the time out.
Take the time to really get to know me, and
Absolutely.
not always want to talk about sex, because just because I am centered, just because my business center sex, that ain't me.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I love to be intimate with my person, but if outside of my business, I love to watch cartoons. I like to play around. I believe in aliens. I look outside.
She said, I got a lot of shit.
I like to. You want to really get to know me, baby? Do you believe the earth is flat, or do you believe it's round? Because those are the conversations that we are about to have. You're not about to buck me. It's not happening.
So do you get so now,
unless I want to,
right?
And that's rare.
So like now that's part of like your like dating life and like what you come across. Do you ever come across men in the business aspect who try to take it there with you just off the strength that you own PlayHouse Boutique?
No, to be honest, respectfully, because the way I carry myself, and the way I communicate, they don't.
Okay.
That now they may have a thought, but I will respect it more by you keeping your thoughts to yourself.
Absolutely.
Because I know, like I said, of course, I'm a beautiful woman. I'm very confident. I'm very, very courageous.
Right.
So that's already attractive.
Right.
So, and again, maybe they tried by just, trying to get to know who I am. But already, like, my conversation is going to show you I'm not interested. And that's just that.
I like that.
Yeah, I had to learn that though too, because I had to realize, like, he don't want shit. He just trying to really get to know PlayHouse,
right?
Instead of getting to know me. And again, that's why I don't introduce PlayHouse until a person really get to know me. Then I'm like, or okay, for instance, I mean, he knew I had PlayHouse, but I don't talk too much about PlayHouse unless stuff is coming up. So I told him, like, yeah, I'm about to go record a podcast. He's like, oh damn, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So now you're more intrigued because you see that I'm ambitious and I'm not just sitting around doing one job. I'm juggling back and forth.
You're actually doing something. This is a career.
Yeah, this is a career. But
right.
then again, too, it's like, also, you really not just out here fucking around. Like, yeah, I'm not. No, I know.
Mhm.
And, you know, I had to learn more and more about my body, myself. Like, these men just want sex. They're physical beings. Like, of course, you look good to them. So, of course, they want to fuck you, but they don't want to value you. They don't want to make sure that you're good. They don't want to mentally and emotionally be there for you. So, it's like, again, by me about to be 33 years old, I always say it's my Jesus year, my spiritual year. This is going to be my year next year. In January 28th.
Claim that.
And like I told my friend, I will be in a healthy minded relationship by 2026. And I do believe in marriage again. I will be married in the next couple of years because of who I am as a person. If my ex-husband was able to propose to me within 6 to 7 months, I was just hanging out and I was not healed all the way then, just imagine what type of relationship, healthy relationship I would be in with a person that is physically, mentally, and emotionally connected with me, and they want the best for me and my kids. And I tell them that too. Don't date my kids. Date me.
Right.
Because my kids are, they are a part of me, but you're not dating them, you're dating me type shit. So it's like,
now,
don't focus on
when a
them.
guy pursue you, that he's okay. You know how some people be like, it's a package.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you do believe it's
I believe in a package,
but you say don't focus on my kids though, because you don't know.
Because you're not about to meet them unless
that's what I'm talking about.
Unless, you know, now let's get this straight. I learned that every man that I date just does not need to meet my kids.
Right.
I also talk to my daughters. I have girls. Like, you know, mommy don't look at what mommy did in the past. I learned. I'm living up to that, and this is not what you need to do. And how I know that they hear me, as in I talk to my kids, don't do what I do. My oldest daughter, she's 12. And she's a basketball player. Everybody loves her. Like, she's like that. And I told her, like, nigga, I'm so straightforward with my kids. Right. I said niggas are gonna be everywhere. Fuck them. But then I looked into her message, and this was, I'm everywhere now. Sorry, y'all. It's the wine.
They used to it. They used to it.
I looked at my daughter's messages when she was 7. She's 12 now. And she asked this boy, she was like, yeah, you like me, bro. You gonna take me on a date?
She was 7?
She was 7.
She had a phone in, look.
She had a phone at 5.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't say.
But that's because her daddy was like, and not even, it was no bad issue. And he was, because he's so involved with her. He's her basketball coach at this point. I want to talk to my daughter whenever I want to. He bought her a phone. But then she just got on my plan maybe like 4 years ago. And because she wanted an iPhone. And maybe he asked me or whatever, or maybe it was cheaper for her. I don't know. However, but hey, them daddies, except for the middle child, fuck you, nigga. My kids' fathers do what they supposed to do. And my ex-husband, I'm gonna commit. Hey, D, you the man. Because he also gets my middle child, the one that's, you know, her father is not too active. Right. And then, you know, he texts my oldest, like, you good? Like, I'm gonna take you out to eat or whatever. So
that's what's up.
So he still bonds with them regardless on
don't get enough credit.
They don't, and I'm gonna give you all the credit because you
did good
that.
Men out here, good fathers out here, and I just did an interview about 2 weeks ago for Midwest League magazine. Shout out to Ladina. And it was discussing co-parenting and raising a kid with disabilities.
Yes. And
so I did an interview and I had to discuss my relationship with my son's father. And I want to say, and I always shout him out. Even though he's my son's father, he's been in my daughter's life since she was 2. And, you know, she's a big girl now. She's 8 or whatever. He don't miss a beat.
That's so important.
Her dad is not as active like that. And he was my ex-husband, which is crazy. Like, my ex-husband is not as active like that, but my son's father is more active. Yeah. So when he gets our son, he gets my daughter as well. And he don't play that, like, that's my stepdaughter and stuff, because we're not together. Yeah. So he don't say that. He said, that's my daughter. He said, that's my daughter. That's and everything. The fathers, like, they see each other, they communicate and all the other stuff. Like, he like, when I'm coming to get my son, I'm getting my daughter too. Yeah. Like, we have this rule, like, we don't discuss our dating status, our relationship status. No.
we got kids.
Yeah.
We need to focus on our kids. And so
Yeah.
shout out to the active fathers,
Yes,
even the
we
ones
love
that step
y'all.
up for the
We
kids
love
that's
y'all.
not biological. You know, y'all like
Yeah.
that's dope. They don't get enough credit at all. So.
Even when I was married, he because he saw he was physically in the picture, saying
Right.
that, you know, her dad, my middle child dad, would say, "Yeah, I'm gonna come pick you up," and we won't hear from him until the following week.
Right.
And so he asked me when we was married, he was like, "Can he adopt her?"
Yeah,
and I'm like, and at first I was like, no, it's okay, da, da, da. But then, no, I said, yes, we'll figure it out, because I heard it was easier. But then, you know, because things didn't happen the way it was supposed to, and it ended.
But do the biological father have to sign off on it?
I was told that it's easier when you're married.
Oh, okay.
It's easier when you're married. Okay. But I just didn't look too much into it, because at that point he was in and out. Okay. So I'm like, oh, I want you to be her daddy so bad, but let me give him a chance. Yeah. And then by that time we ended up getting divorced or whatever. But again, he still picks her up. He's not entitled. I don't make him feel entitled, because he don't do it every weekend. Right. I'll say maybe once a month, maybe. Right. And then his birthday is a day before hers. So on her birthday, this past year, November 29th, his birthday was on Thanksgiving. Her birthday was Black Friday. Okay. He picked her up and took her to go see Moana. He didn't have to do that. And so I would never ever not have any respect for him. I may not respect him the way he wants me to, right? But I will always give him that credit, because you get fathers or men who come to the picture and they're done with you, and they're like, all right, bitch, that's but you and your kid, right? But like, he still bonds with her, and my kids too. So we love y'all,
because they do. They be doing that.
Y'all matter, right? Fathers, active fathers matter. Period. I'm a daddy's girl, so I'm always absolutely. I'm a straight daddy's girl.
That's how it was. I'm not gonna even lie. Yeah. I was the same way. So I get it. Now tell me, what's next? What's next for PlayHouse Boutique? What do you have in store for PlayHouse Boutique? Like, what's next?
So with this year, when I did my vision board, it was basically about, can I read it? Can I look at it real quick?
You sure can.
My phone's right there next to you.
Where? Oh.
So, because it helps me better to kind of look over it.
Is that the vision board you did yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
So my vision board says, know what you're getting into before it happens. That means before you get into a relationship, know everything about this person. Know what you're getting yourself into. Know what your deal breakers are. Know what you're not willing to put up with. Right. That follows within this vision board was about personal and business. Okay. So because that stood out to me, like we were talking about, boom, I got you. Lessons learned was one. I also put the pursuit of a spiritual journey. Okay. I put be different. When I was young and foolish. Okay. Moving silent. Laughter is the medicine. Drive, digging deeper. Savings, stay ahead of the storm, and you are the prize. So basically, this year coming up is about my spiritual journey. It's about being more connected with myself, being very highly driven in my business, meeting and connecting with different people. Of course, again, still standing out, being confident. Saving is like it's like the work, one of my flaws. But when it comes to my business, I don't have that balance of business and my career. Okay. So everything is together. And I feel like because of my situation with me being a single mom, it's like that. So yeah, I need a man. Am I thirsty for one? No. But do I desire to have a good balanced man that can come in? Right. I'm not saying take care of me and my kids. I need a daddy. My kids don't need a daddy.
She said, give me one.
Give me one. But it's more so to be able to not feel so discouraged, because as a single mom, we make good money, but it goes to our kids. Absolutely. But so I'm learning to just be more stable with my money. So then again, when it comes to PlayHouse, is being more spiritually driven, connecting with good-minded people, using my discernment to the T. As in, is this person good for business or are they good for bed? They good for bed? No, thank you. If you're good for business, okay. It's just about growing. With OnlyFans, I'm looking to.
I forgot to mention that, but you do.
I'm looking to partner up with people that have OnlyFans. I had a couple couples.
And just so y'all know, OnlyFans actually started out as like a business thing, like for entrepreneurs, and a lot of people don't know that.
So when they hear OnlyFans, they just thinking, oh, what they doing on there?
Yeah, but like, well, you know, of course, the PlayHouse is like, it's gonna be some shit.
Right, it's gonna be some sexy.
It's gonna be
shit.
some sexy shit. But again, using these social media platforms to really promote is at this point is rebranding myself.
Okay.
For people to be like, damn, I like her.
Right.
Let me fuck with her business because I fuck with her so much. So what I'm noticing, because I've been in business for 6 years, but I've also had my career as well. So I'm back and forth. I've noticed that people will fuck with you more when they really know you. Okay. So if you notice on my statuses, I talk more about my spiritual life, my kids, because everybody can relate to some badass kids. God damn it. Just everything about me. Okay. To where it's more relatable as a single mom. So it's like, then I fuck with her. I'm gonna support her. Right. I'm gonna support her business. Right. If I don't want to support it, I got people who will fuck with it. Right. So it's all about me. Like all 2025 is all about me. Like I'm always pouring into people. I'm always pouring into more of my kids. Don't get it twisted. I love my kids to death. Right. But I am a firm believer that I gotta be happy too. Absolutely. And if I'm not happy, y'all not gonna be happy, because I ask my kids, do you like when I'm happy or do you like when I'm mad and irritated? They straight up, I like when you're happy, because I'm more loving, I'm more nurturing. Absolutely. When I'm you gotta take care of yourself. Yeah. That's the only way you're gonna be a good version and a better version for your kids. Yeah. So, if you irritated, you fucking with somebody and they piss you off and now you're taking it out on your kids. I'm saying it because I did this before. Right. That's not good. And that's why, like, I'll entertain shit, but I'll be like, look, I like you. I thought I wanted to move forward with you, right, but I really need to focus on my kids. I need to really give them that love that they don't feel like I'm not giving them that love, because right, I've been in situations where I put the man before my kids, mm-hmm, and really it's really putting myself before my kids. But my kids need to be happy at the end of the day. They right, need to be happy with who their mom is, who they know me as a person. Right. They know like mommy got me. Mommy loved me, and that's really what I'm centering my life on, is my business, loving me more, mm-hmm, loving my kids. Pour into yourself more. Let's say this. Loving my kids, but loving me more. Right. I was about to say the opposite, but loving me more. Because I learned that, again, because I desire to have a Black strong man. He's only going to desire you as much as you desire yourself. If you give yourself little effort, he gonna give you little effort. But if he see that you're taking yourself out, may sound weird, but you're buying yourself roses because you love roses. That ain't weird, because I do that shit all the time. I take myself on dates. I buy myself flowers all the time, and like when they come into the picture, they're looking like, damn, you, and because I got my own house, they looking like, damn, you got this. Yeah, so what you coming with? Yep. And what they look at it. What are you adding? Because I would never look at myself as I have more than a guy, because I'm blessed. Right. I'm very highly driven. Anything that I want, I go get. Mm-hmm. That's just that. So I look at it as, don't be jealous. Don't be intimidated, because I can help you just as much as I help myself get everything, mm-hmm, that I want. But now it's like, I don't want to deal with it. I just don't. Like, that's okay. I'm happy. I'm really, because before I used to be like, oh, so mean and hungry. No, baby. Yeah. No. I'll be like, they be like, oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you. My daddy told me this morning. Thank you. Or it was a time where a guy I was dealing with, and we're still good friends too. Mm-hmm. I was dealing with him. I'm about to say I am, but yeah, well, whatever. My dad came, because on Monday, my trash comes out on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. My daughter has dance on Monday. So, mm-hmm, my dad, of course, made sure he came all the way out to my house to, mm-hmm, pick up my daughter from dance, to bring her home. But then always make sure he takes my trash out on Mondays. This guy, he works nights, and he was gonna sneakily come take my trash out. Mm-hmm. But he saw it was already done. He was like, yeah, I saw somebody already took your trash out. It looked like a man. How does it look like because my daddy foot. Oh, okay. It was snowing on the ground. Because I'm like, how did it? It was snowing on the ground. But in my mind, it was kind of a turn off in a way, because then why you have to add that? Why'd you have to add that? Because then I quickly corrected it. It was like, oh yeah, it was my dad. So now you look stupid because you think I got niggas is pulling up to my house.
Don't matter. If a nigga don't take out my trash, take out this motherfucker.
That too. That too. But it was more of a like, quit assuming that because I'm beautiful, I got niggas. I don't even like y'all. Let's start there. Y'all don't really like impress me, and I think it's because of my dad, because my dad is the GOAT.
Right.
Like, he is. Anybody that knows me know that my dad is everything. Right. And I'm the only girl. So I got 4 brothers. So if anything, he looked at them like, nigga, y'all men. This is my only girl and she's single.
Yep.
I have to be there for her. Right. And he tell me to this day, I don't give a fuck if you married. I don't give a fuck if you're dead. I'm gonna still be your dad.
Yeah.
And I would never take that away from you.
Shout
out to you, Daddy. I love you.
It is a major turn off for me because, like, when a man is insecure and when we being confident, and I know we had already touched on that, but like that situation right there, yeah, that would irritate me too. Like, don't do that. Just find something else to do. Yeah. Oh, somebody took out your garbage already, baby. Who was it? Okay, cool. Do you need anything from me?
Let me not take away the credit, because when he saw that my trash was out, he came and put salt. Well, I was on the phone with him when he said that, and I was being a bitch. Because I was like, because I'm a daddy's girl. Mm-hmm. I only said it to him. I didn't say it to my daddy. Right. I was like, yeah, he took my trash out, but the nigga could have put some ice, some salt on my driveway. Right. But, and I'm sorry, love, I gotta say it. I tricked you. I said that to see how quick he was gonna come over to my house and put some salt on my driveway.
Did he do it?
He most definitely did it within 10 minutes.
See? They'll do it. Like the ones that want you and that really care about you, they're gonna do it.
Yeah. I learned that too. Yeah. A man is going to do what he wants to do
for the right one.
For the right one. If you gotta, and I had to realize, if I'm asking for one, I don't like asking. Let's start there. But if I'm asking you, but now I'm asking you again, right? I'm asking the wrong nigga. I'm not asking.
If I feel like I'm asking more than once, damn near. If I gotta feel like I gotta ask you twice, I'm begging.
If I feel like
I'm begging,
I'm already giving you hints. If I gotta ask you, no. I had a because my daddy taught me. Right. You should not have to ask a man for shit. If he's listening, he's gonna hear what you need. Yeah. And that's just that. And then it's more so because I have high expectations, but I sacrifice and I compromise so much.
Now, is it high or is it realistic expectations and you just haven't met the right one who know what to do with
it's realistic.
Okay.
Because it's like
you ain't
if you're at the gas station and you know I like Twix, why would you give me a Twix? You got you a Snicker bar. You on your way to see me. Why would you not want to give me a Twix?
Man, some dudes don't.
They don't think that way. It's
not all of them because I had.
Sorry, look, my daddy taught me that.
I had a guy, and when I say in every area and aspect, like I respected him. Oh my goodness, I was falling head over heels for this man. He literally did everything, like just out of nowhere, just bringing me shit, just random stuff. Didn't have to ask for anything. The issue was though he lied. He lied. So I know, like, every man is not the same. You know, there are men that pay attention enough to know what to do. The issue be the men that we don't want sometimes doing it. Now, granted, that the particular guy I'm talking about, I want it. But in the situation you had given earlier, this man messed around and told me later on down the line, like, oh, I'm married. Never had a clue. We talked about it before. I've never been married, never had anything serious like that. Blah. It was just all this, and then he messed around and told me that he was married and stuff, and it shattered me. Yes. But he, other than that, like, and of course I stopped dealing with him because I don't trust you now. Yeah. But when I say he was like doing everything, like just random. I'll be at home chilling or something, and he like, I want to see you real fast. He'll pull up with all my favorite snacks. He knows the time of the month. He'll pull up with favorite snacks and be like, come on, let me rub your belly before I go to work type shit. Like, you know, shit like that. Yeah. So it exists.
He had to over-compromise because of the bullshit that he was really sneaking and doing.
And that'd be the thing, too. So it's just like, they know what to do. They know what to do. They just choose not to do it. And that'd be the killer part. So, ladies, be careful.
Be careful.
And I'm sure it's women like that do that with men as well.
Oh, there's a lot of women. Because the men that I come in contact, they be like, oh, damn, I ain't never had, damn. It's a simple ass baby. Do you want something to eat?
You hungry? You good? Oh yeah, because like, talking to men and dating
women, get it together.
That's so bad. Please, I've had men say,
get it together.
They love when I ask them, "How are you doing?
How was your day?"
They be like, "I've never had a woman ask that."
Like, damn.
Who you fucking with?
Yeah, seriously, because I be thinking like, damn, maybe I'm no, baby, you fucking with the wrong one.
Yeah.
And
so
to piggyback on that, this year I was able to somebody when I say he fed we actually to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were so intimate, very emotionally and mentally bonded, and all that. Got it tattooed and everything. I'm jelly, he's peanut butter.
That's cute.
He's jelly, but the only downfall, well, let me say all the positive. We really served each other. Like,
okay.
If I came home, my kids were cool. They take a shower. It was fed. Mm-hmm. All I had to do was come home. My tray was ready for me, to relax my mind.
Okay.
All that. But the downfall was he did not work.
Oh yeah, that's why he always gave you everything. And
I did not know until later on that you had to overcompromise yourself because
did you know when you was dating him though in the beginning that he didn't have a job?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it wasn't about because we bonded before I even started liking him. He liked me first, and we really bonded. But I feel like it was a trauma bond. Okay. Most definitely trauma bonded. But like I said, with the tattoo, I would never forget him because he literally made me feel like the most powerful woman. Like he made me. He's the one that kind of helped open up that. Well, because I had it in myself.
I was gonna say don't get these men.
I know, like it's like
within you.
He showed me what I could have.
Right.
He showed me that there are men that will serve you.
Are you a lover girl?
Oh Jesus. I am a sucker for romance. I love romance. I love just a sweet guy. Like I don't like a mean, hard guy. Like, no, be sweet to me. Be loving to me because I'm going to be loving to you.
Right.
And we were back to each other. We cried with each other, all that. But it was respectfully, he was just like, you deserve more. I can't give you what you need right now. And it hurts so bad, but I had to respectfully take that because thank you for not continuing to, because again, there was a disconnect, and I think it was because of the financial part. The financial part. So before it gets any worse, let me let you go because he always would tell me like, you need to be with somebody who's a millionaire, who's a rich ass nigga. No, I need a man that puts in effort. Yeah. Because I don't need a man. Of course, we desire to have a man to take care of us, but I make my own money. I got my own career. And for y'all punk ass niggas that say, oh, men don't care about that, y'all do. Let's say that. They care about what type of money you're bringing in, especially if you ain't bringing in millions of dollars into this household. You care about what your woman is bringing in. Right. Type shit. And then, what was I getting at with this? But yeah, regardless, no. It's just thank for him.
It was an experience.
It was most definitely a great because for the time that we had was from the time that we was with each other, we maybe had one disagreement. Yeah, it was. And I was like, and what I learned was just because we have a disagreement, it doesn't have to be an argument. We were able to respectfully respect each other's opinion, communicate, and that's when I said, "This is what I need. This is what I'm going for. Anything less, no, thank you." And that's why I am single until, not saying I'm chasing that because I'm actually healing, but until I can find or necessarily get that bond with somebody that I can trust and build with, I'd rather be single.
And it's not wrong. That's okay.
We can go on dates.
Single until further notice.
Yes, may the best man win. But I will be because dates they come. You want to pick my brain? Let's pick it, but feed me. If you want my time, right, or whatever. I'm not one of those women that you need to pay a bill, none of that. You're gonna do what you want to do, right? But I'm also gonna watch your actions too.
Absolutely, I'm big on actions. Yeah, like I'm not going.
I'm watching you.
I'm paying attention. I'm observing. So you say you like me and you want me in your space. So yeah.
Now I will say there was a guy. It was my 6-year anniversary this past October. And for PlayHouse Boutiques, 6 years, October 6th.
Celebrated, right? Because I follow you.
Yes, I definitely did. I celebrated, I definitely celebrated. Right. And the guy, I was feeling discouraged. I was like, oh, nobody wants to celebrate me. I'm tired of always being the one that celebrates people, but people don't want to celebrate me. Right. So that was on a Friday. Saturday morning, I was going to brunch, and my daughter walks outside. I'm on the phone with him doing my hair. My daughter walks outside and was like, "Mommy, there is some wine." And I opened up the card, and I'm talking to him at the same time. I'm like, "You motherfucker!" But he delivered me some wine and a card that said, "Happy 6th anniversary."
Oh, that's amazing.
And I'm like, seeing little shit like that, I was like, "That's what I need." Now,
you know what you like.
Yes.
You know what you like, and so you're getting it. Yes. It ain't where you. It's not. It doesn't make a difference where it's coming from and how it's coming in, but you're getting it, so you know it's possible.
I know it's possible. Not only that, I picked up my kids from. I picked up my daughter from basketball practice, and my baby son. Jesus Christ, I love you, baby, but damn it. I picked him up and. I didn't feel like cooking, so I'm like, which I want to eat. Of course, my broke besties said, we want Chick-fil-A. So I got Chick-fil-A, and I forgot to order my son something to drink.
Right.
So everybody got strawberry lemonade except for him.
Right.
He's crying. I'm like, damn. So my daughters ain't giving up their drink, so I'm on the phone with the guy, and I'm like, here, just take my shit, take it. He was like, well, here I can send you some money to go get you some. I'm like, nah, it's okay. It's okay. He was like, nah, I got you. So he was like, I'm going to send you some money. You rather me send it or just DoorDash it? In my mind, I'm like, let me see what you about. I said, you can DoorDash it. This man, DoorDash me 3 different flavors of Simply lemonades.
See, it's possible.
It's possible. But the unfortunate part was I'm just not physically attracted to him.
You can't now, damn it. Now you can't get everything.
I can.
We talked about this. I was just having this conversation with my the fear that I have, not necessarily that I have, because something I was told, because I grew up with brothers and cousins, and I grew up with a lot of men, and daddy's girl, completely daddy's girl, and shit like that. The older I'm getting, I'm understanding that nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So this is how I view dating, and this is how I view like my future. I want to be attracted to the person. Like, he ain't got to be like, oh, pretty, fine, all that. But I have to be attracted to you, and I want a hardworking man. I want a man who knows, like, hey, I have to go out here and make some money. Like, it's just certain things that I want, but I also like. It's basically like. Be careful what you ask for.
Yes.
So if he's doing all these things for you, say he's doing everything you need, but he's not all of that. Like, he's not like Keith Sweat type shit, Chris Brown type shit. Would you cut him off?
He ain't cut off.
Nah, bitch, we talking about him and he's bitch.
No, but with me, I am upfront. I already told him.
She ain't shit.
No,
but you're honest.
Would you rather me cheat on you
or tell you the truth?
Or tell you the truth?
Yeah.
And that's just that. Like, because I was raised around that, of being with somebody of, oh, you got money. I love you because you keep me stable. Right. Okay, when the money is gone, now what?
That's true.
So no, I don't know. And so because of, and no, with no disrespect, but it's just with how he came into the picture, it was like you felt the need to try to fund me.
So he's materialistic?
No, I don't even want to say that. I think because it's like I liked him, but again, not physically attracted.
You liked or you like him?
I like him for him. Okay. I respect him, I fuck with him, but again, I'm just not physically attracted to him. But I'm also in the mental of, I'm okay. Just because the first guy liked me after going through my healing journey, there's gonna be thousands of other men. Okay. And if I really treating you right as a friend, you gonna be there. And I treat him with.
So you ain't taking these niggas serious?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Nope, I'm not. And
you ain't fucking with it.
Nope, and I'll be upfront of this is where I'm at mentally, spiritually. You know, I'm want to be more connected with my kids.
Right.
And again, it's no disrespect to him and all, because I fuck with you. I love you for what you do and how you try to make me feel, but
not how you try.
Well, not how he try to make me feel, but you know, he shows me like there are men that will literally give you everything you need.
Right.
But because I was raised with money, my parents are wealthy. I don't need you to do all that. And I was trying to explain to him like, let's connect on a different level and bond as a friendship. Because with me, I'm going to go for the person that I am connected with, that I have a friendship with, that I trust, than somebody new. And that's just that. And that person may just be a really, really good friend.
Right.
But my whole thing is, I need you to be my friend.
Right.
I need to know that I got you and you got me.
So when you say friend, like, so if it's on that level and you like, I need to decipher, like, if I really want you to stick around, I want you to focus on the friend aspect. Do you become intimate with them later on down the line? You wait, you give it like the, you know what I'm saying?
I did, and that was my fault too. I was intimate with him. But again, I'm very upfront and I communicated this as well. This is like, yeah.
You a nigga.
But
she a nigga.
Listen.
She a nigga.
What Lo said, what they say, the wrong one. Yeah, I'm that bitch, but I'm my daddy's son.
Man. No,
but it's about being open and communicating. Like if in a dating, just because I date you and we are experiencing each other, don't mean I need to be with you forever.
Right.
I experience you, and this maybe is something I'm just not clicking with.
Right.
And maybe it's me, because if you are the prize, that's my fuck up.
Right.
But I'm not feeling like it's a fuck up or whatever. I'm just like, I'm not.
And that's real.
I think I'm mentally and emotionally blocked as well, that I'm not really letting nobody in like that because of my trust my trust issues. Again, healing. But I'm just, you got to prove to me that I can trust you.
Right.
But I'm just really enjoying.
You're enjoying the process.
I was never able to experience life and dating and meeting people and having different connections, because it's like, oh, he liked me. Oh, I'm about to go with him. Oh, he liked me too. I'm about to go with him. I never had that self-esteem to think like, you're just a beautiful woman.
Right.
And like, just because one guy like you, there's gonna be 10,000 other niggas that like you too. Don't always go for the first one. And so again, not with no disrespect, he's gonna be there.
Right.
So, and he told me, I'll be here, I'll be there, I'll be this to you, I'll be, because again, on how I treat him. Because of, I told you this, but I'm not treating you bad either. I'm still good morning, King. No, it's not a good morning, but I'm still cool.
Right.
But again, it's all about communication. If you communicate, and he said that's what I earned my respect, because I was able to communicate instead of like just playing him and taking his money. I still won't like, oh no, it's okay, love. And I will be struggling like a motherfucker, like real bad. You need some gas? No, it's okay. Because for one, you know I'm not gonna ask you.
Right.
Just send it. Just send it. That's it. But again, and I told him, I'm letting you know up front.
I'm about to say, don't be telling these niggas you got it, you wealthy. You talking about, I ain't gonna ask
you. But I'm not wealthy. Wait. Say it one more time.
Yeah, wealthy.
Me?
Yeah. Well, your family.
No, because my family is not me.
Yeah.
I was raised around that, but I'm also raised with tough love too.
Yeah.
For my mom. Like, girl, you go get it.
Right.
But it's like, mama, you had your husband to give you everything.
Right.
Type shit. Yeah, you worked and got your shit your own, but you still got a man. But my dad is like, here, girl, what you need? On his birthday, you need some money? And what's up? But because I'm like kind of everywhere with it, but again, with no disrespect to nobody, I'm just at a place where you can hang, you can kick it with me or whatever, and the longevity is what's gonna really get you in the door type shit. Because I'm so much different than where I was yesterday, last month, and the month before then. Like, no. And you probably think like, damn, this bitch changed up on me. No, I just really was going for any nigga that gave me attention and not really just dating you guys. No, I don't have to be intimate with everybody or whatever. And still, it's probably been like maybe a little over a month that I've been intimate with anybody.
Right.
Because I'm like, I don't have to have sex with somebody to get what I need or to do anything. And it wasn't that I was fucking him to get what I needed, but it just happened. It just happened. I was drunk, whatever. But but it was just like, no, just no, just no.
Look, she's standing on business.
I'm just standing on business. Like,
no. They don't even understand. Like, before the show, me and her were talking, and we worked together before. Like, I did a show back in July, and so PlayHouse Boutique was one of the vendors at the live show, and it was amazing. Fell in love with Amy then because of the fact that you're so honest, you're so direct, and you hardworking in a motherfucker.
Yes,
I love that. So with that being said, I want everyone to be on the lookout because we have something coming up in 2025 that we're not yet going to announce. We're going to announce after the new year, but it's really, really dope. I'm excited about it. I look forward to it, and it's always a good time. Like when we talk and we catch up. Like for my birthday this year, she came through.
And
had a good motherfucking time.
And was so drunk.
Man, she looked out for me the following day. I had to hit up like, what happened? Like, tell me more. Tell me more.
Look, you want me to tell you what happened? I got you. I just met you, but I got you. Because I'm not about to have you looking stupid at all.
Right.
And whatever.
I love that. You had my back. I got you. I love that.
And I felt this. I felt that. No, ma'am.
No, seriously. And I appreciate that.
You don't get people that be like, yeah, girl, her shit was trash, or her shit was, girl, I would never.
Man,
no, baby, you okay?
Right? You good? What do you need? What do you need?
Are you ready to talk about last night?
Right. I appreciate it. It was such an amazing experience, and I love the fact that you a girl's girl just like how I am. I'm a girl's girl. Like pouring to each other. Like we're gonna support each other. Had a vision board event yesterday. She was one of the first people to purchase a ticket, came through and everything. I love that. I appreciate you. You don't even understand.
Of course.
But look, we have to go because we got to finish having wine. We got to finish talking and shit. So thank you so much for tuning in to Sex, Love, and Vibes. And as always, it's your favorite homegirl along beside me with Miss Amy from PlayHouse Boutique. We would definitely see y'all later. Until next time. Have a good one. Hey.